Thank you very much, Madam Chairwoman. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. Reducing drug costs remains one of my top priorities. I'm proud of the work I did in the Build Back Better plan to address these costs. And one of the policies that I'm the lead on, along with some of my Republican colleagues, is trying to increase competition in the use of biosimilars. If we have competition, price decreases. We're having trouble, however, getting generic biosimilars into the marketplace in a competitive manner, being taken up. They're routinely used in Europe, not so much here in this country. What additional improvements do you guys think we need to make in the application process to get these products to market?
Thank you, Congressman. First, I would like to point out that we've made quite a lot of inroads when it comes to the number of biosimilars that have been approved. We have gone from 5 at the beginning of the BsUFA 2 cycle to now 33, including an interchangeable insulin. And so we really are looking forward to continue to build on this trend and bring more biosimilars to market. One of the some of the elements that are important are to make the review as effective and efficient as possible. And the BsUFA proposal includes some enhancements around that. Also facilitating the new indications for biosimilars. And that also, the agreement also includes some new elements there. It is also very important that we really try to spur the development of interchangeable biosimilars, so that those are the biosimilars that can be exchanged, interchanged at the pharmacy. And the BsUFA proposal has some very important enhancements, including introducing a pilot research program that would allow us to really evaluate how we can make the development of biosimilars, and even more so, as importantly, interchangeable biosimilars. That also includes issuing guidance around on.
In fact, can I interrupt just for a second? I apologize, limited time. But on your comment on interchangeability, I guess I'm pleased to hear that. I think that is a huge improvement. But I think my understanding is that at this point in time, like for instance, a change in volume of the overall product is considered interchangeable, but not the active ingredient. What's the scientific basis for that?
Well, this is why we are we think that we need to continue to do research on this. It's a pilot research program really help us clarify those aspects and introduce more clarity, and hopefully also more flexibility when it comes to the development of biosimilars.
And I agree. Again, I just urge you to look at the active ingredient. Seems to be much more important than the volume of these products. You know, the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetics Act started in 1938, and to get good endpoints, if you will, animal models were considered the best opportunity out there, and probably the only opportunity to get a real idea of how a particular medication or pharmaceutical agent would respond in a living body, a mammal, rather than testing on humans. But you know, in the intervening years, there have been some amazing advances made in preclinical drug screening and different organs or cell cultures that can mimic human organ systems and what have you. Is the FDA allowing the use of these new technologies rather than requiring animal models in all cases?
We recognize the need to decrease our reliance on animal models. Having said so, animal models are still extremely important in drug development, particularly in determining whether the drug is safe to be put into humans for the first time. We are working with developers, and we also have research programs internally to evaluate and qualify these alternative approaches to use of animals, and we're beginning to see some gains there, and we hope to be able to continue down that path, understanding that it may not be possible to completely eliminate our reliance on animals when it comes to drug development, at least.
Appreciate that. Would hope you would continue to use these alternate routes, and would enjoy some written information, since my time's run out, regarding how COVID in the last 4 years have affected your FTE in the agency and your ability to deliver on the GDUFA, BZUFA, and ADUFA endpoints and goals from the last reauthorization. And I yield back. Thank you very much.